South Florida, home to some of the world's most renowned grass flats, bridges, and canals. And in this 3-part series, I'm going to attempt to fish all 3. But here's the thing, I only have 72 hours to do it. Good fish. Oh! Oh! All right, everybody. Well, welcome back to Summertime Outdoors, and we are going to be doing another South Florida series. And I'm only down in Florida for about 12 more days, and I really wanted to get back down to the Keys and the Everglades. And also I've been neglecting canal fishing for peacock bass and some exotics, which I haven't done. So we got 3 or 4 days down there to make everything happen. So the main goals, like I said, canal exotics, Keys bridge fishing, and flats fishing in the Everglades. So those are the 3 main targets of what I want to do on this trip. And today we had to finish a video this morning, so we're getting down there this afternoon. So I'm going to stop and fish some canals as I'm making my way down to the hotel. So that is the plan for today's video, is to fish some canals for some peacocks, maybe even tarpon and snook if we can find any, and just really see what we can catch. There's a bunch of cichlids and a bunch of species that I probably have no idea that live in these canals. So that's the plan, but we're gonna get on the road here and hopefully get down there, don't hit traffic, and slay some nice fish today. So let's go. All right, y'all. Well, we are finally on the water today. It's around 4 o'clock right now, so I got a couple hours. I did see a tarpon roll like right at the launch, but I'm just gonna head down the canal and start casting along the banks. It is kind of clear. The water looks like it's pretty high considering all the rain that's probably been getting over the last couple weeks, but I have some little Nomad twitch baits, which I'll go over once I throw the head cam on, but the goal is gonna be to catch a peacock hopefully, and judging by seeing a tarpon roll, we may run into those. As the sun gets lower, they'll probably start rolling some more. So yeah, like I said, I've neglected canal fishing down here in Florida, so to me, I'm not like any expert on this. So I'm just gonna come out here and just try to figure it out, and that's really my favorite part about fishing. So we're gonna see what kind of damage we can do today, and hopefully catch some fish in the process. But we'll stop yapping now and hopefully start catching. All right, y'all. Well, we are just getting out here today. I just started pedaling until I started seeing some fish. I just saw a nice snook actually up on the shoreline here, and I think I've seen a peacock or 2. I can't really tell. But what we're gonna do is start by throwing this little Nomad Vibe, and I'm just gonna bounce it off these rocks on the edge of the bank here, and hopefully that'll be the ticket to getting bit. Can't really see anymore in the water because the sun's not out. There's a fish. Oh, it's a peacock. Yes. Target acquired. Look at my pliers out. That thing smoked it. Pliers out. It's a small one, but they're so pretty. Look how pretty that fish is right there. And that took all of about 15 casts right there. And the goal has been achieved, to catch a peacock. And myself. Caught a peacock. We caught about a 6'4", 23-year-old. Has mental issues. But Let's go, man. All right, guys, well, fish number one is a peacock bass. We've seen a nice snook as well, and I've seen a tarpon roll, so I'm pretty excited about keeping and fishing. And this bank is a super steep drop off, so this Nomad vibe just getting down, I was just bouncing it off the rocks and got crushed. So I'm hoping that's the strategy today. So we're gonna keep on fishing and hopefully keep slaying them. Let's go, man. That was awesome. Like 10 minutes into fishing. That fish was off the bank a little bit, out in the deeper water, so that might be something to target. There's a fish. I don't know what, I think that's a cichlid. Species number 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I didn't get to show you that one, but that was a little cichlid there. And this little vibe is crushing it so far. So, if we can get a snook and a tarpon, that would be really good. There's a fish. Smoked it. Another cichlid. Oh, there you go. It's a better, oh. Oh, it's a better release, and I just friggin' drop kicked it into the water. But, oh man, we are still catching the cichlids. We have not caught a peacock in quite some time, actually, but the cichlids actually fight a lot harder than I thought they were going to. But I would like to get into some peacocks and tarpon and snook if we can find any, but it's just one canal. It all looks the same, so I guess it's just about covering water and hoping for that you get lucky. But I'm gonna keep throwing the vibe because fish are crushing it. It's just, I guess we have to weed through a lot of cichlids, and that's kind of how it is. So there's a fish right as it hit the water. Oh, little peacock. That is a beautiful little pea right there. That one hit it as soon as it hit the water. Ow. That didn't feel very good. The hooks are sharp. We know that. There goes the man right there. Jesus God, man. That FWC guy was flying down the trail. Alright, I'm gonna try the other side and fish our way back up the canal and see if there's any fish over here. But 2 peacocks, around 5-6 cichlids so far. Seen some big gators, pretty cool. We'll see if there's more fish on this bank. I don't really know. See a bit better over here. There's a fish. They do pull pretty dang hard. They dig, man. They dig. I want to show you guys a better, gosh, my releases in general are just so bad. I've been trying to get like a better shot and get the good camera out and show you guys the patterns on these fish, but I can't keep one in the kayak. There's a fish. Feels like another cichlid. I think the peacocks are more likely to jump, I think. They do like to pull. They like get on their sides and dig down pretty hard. It's a better fight than I thought they were going to be given. Let's see if I can show you guys a proper look. So that's what we've been catching. Oh! Gosh, I don't know why I just freaked out like that, but I felt it about to flip out. But that's probably the best release we've had all day. Alright, we just moved to this other shoreline. It's produced us two cichlids like back to back, so definitely some action over here. We'll see if there's any peacocks or snook or something. There's a fish. Feels a little bit better. Little peacock. Another little peacock there. Look at the colors on the tail. Such a little dink. She was ready to go though. There's a third peacock of the day. As the sun's getting down, these fish are definitely getting way more active. I'm seeing way more fish eating on the shorelines as well as just movement in general. So I'm hoping to see some tarpon start rolling soon. Fish on, I don't know what that was. That was big. Another big wake there. I don't know what those were. We had a fish on, small, got off, but two big fish just spooked right in front of us. Oh, there's a fish. Nice cichlid. Probably the biggest cichlid we've caught today. Pretty one too. They're all pretty. It's peeing on me. Got it. Give her the old thigh crusher send off right there. But we did just spook two bigger fish. They're definitely longer, like a snook or a snakehead. It is cool that I think I've seen snakehead. So if that's the case, it is cool that you could potentially catch a snakehead, a snook, a tarpon, a peacock, a cichlid, a largemouth bass, all in, you know, a couple hours of fishing, which I think is pretty cool. But apparently all I can do is do weird stuff like that and catch cichlids and tiny little peacocks. All right, y'all, well, we got a storm coming in and I'm not really seeing too many tarpon. I saw two small ones roll, so that's gonna do it for day one. But this is what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna be fishing 7 Mile Bridge all morning or most of the day, and then I may hit this canal over this dam connects to saltwater, so I may try the bottom half of it to see if there's more snook and tarpon tomorrow, or this may just be the one video that I get from canal fishing. But if so, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. But I'm gonna go try to find a local restaurant that'll have some good food. So that is on my mind right now, and I don't really feel like getting stormed on, so I'm excited. We still got 2 to 3 more days of fishing down here, and oh man, today was really fun. New location, never fished here, learned a bunch. Saw some nice largemouth, saw a snook, saw some tarpon, bunch of peacocks, tons of cichlids. I mean, just such a cool little spot to fish. So all in all, really fun couple hours, but it's time for me to go get some food. So see ya. Over the next 2 days, I never made it back to that canal, but I did slay some bridge giants and some snook and tarpon in the Everglades. And on my way home, I decided to meet up with my buddy John and give the South Florida canal system one last shot, but we found ourselves stuck under a bridge and in a nasty, nasty storm. Looks like we may get a little wet here or struck by lightning, but we're at spot number 2 and we're gonna go under this bridge and see if we can't stick a peacock under there. I got that Nomad vibe tied back on, so we'll see if we can make it happen, but nothing so far. Spot number 2, big storms, big lightning. Let's try to make it happen. Sheesh. There's a fish. This one has some weight to it. It didn't jump though, so it's probably not a peacock, right? Peacocks usually jump for you, don't they? One's pulling pretty hard. Oh, nice peacock. There we go.
Yeah. 2.5 to 3.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Nomad strikes again.
Yep. All right, y'all. That's a nice peacock in the rain, about 2 pounds, 2.5 pounder right there. And we're gonna get a nice release for you guys. Beautiful fish. Well, there's definitely a little stack of them right on that little drop off.
Yeah. There's a couple of rocks out there that they hang out on.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're finding a little pattern. We're just fan casting off the ledge right here, and we're getting hit by some peacocks and staying dry. So best case scenario to fish in this storm, really. So we're gonna keep on chucking down the shore here and see if we can't keep hooking up. There's a fish. Feels pretty good too. Gotta be another decent little peacock. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, nice peacock. Yeah, that's a good one. That's the biggest one so far right there. On that little Nomad vibe in the lightning storm.
Yeah, that's definitely probably closer to 3, and that other one closer to 2.5.
Yeah, beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Show you guys in the light. Another really nice peacock right there. And we are on the fish now. Oh, she wanted to go right there.
Get out of here, get out of here. I know my way back.
I think I'm starting to figure out the little line they're sitting on.
Yeah, it's about 20 feet out from shore.
But we'll see if there's a bunch of them stacked up there. They might be Liking the rain. Woo! Alright guys, I just hooked into a nice fish here on that same line. It feels pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh. Nice little peacock. They like to dig in for the rocks, that's for sure. Oh. Oh yeah, baby. That one pulled as hard as that 3-pounder.
Yeah.
Beautiful little peacock in a lightning storm. Definitely a school of peacocks on this ledge right here, guys, because I'm getting hit a lot. And I'm really just fan casting along the bank, trying to get to different rocks that may be along there. And there's another one. This one feels decent too. Oh yeah. They pull, man. Oh, he just spit the hook right there. But like I was saying, they're just sitting right along this ledge. And I'm just jigging the vibe off the bottom on those rocks. And it seems to be a pretty good reaction strike for them.
Canal, and it takes into Ida, it takes under 95. And the first couple of turns.
Oh, that's a fish. That's a fish.
Yeah.
That's a good fish. This is a really good fish. I can't turn this one. Oh, big peacock. Woo! He's gonna get in the... no! That was a 4-pounder. Dang it! That was a beast. I can't believe that fish got off. I couldn't even turn that thing. I thought I was snagged for a second, and then the drag started ripping. I think I'm gonna go for one more fish before we get out of here. There's a good fish. Really good fish, guys. Really good fish. Big peacock. Big peacock, y'all. Big peacock. Big, 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 big. Oh, giant peacock. Giant peacock. Giant peacock. Come on, baby. Choked it. Choked the vibe, baby. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoa. Yeah, boy. Look at that pea, boy. Look at that vibe. All the way down his throat right there, son. Woo! Big old peacock. Choked it. All right, y'all. In the storm, baby. Nice 3-4 pound peacock. Woo! Look at that stud, man. Got to love it. Beautiful peacock bass. There she goes. Woo! Big peacock in the storm, baby. Yeah! All right, guys, I'm gonna try to get one or two more and get out of here, but we lost a really big one, then caught a really big one, so that was the goal. And man, this is awesome. We got freaking debris floating all down the canal. Just blowing probably 25, rain and lightning, thunder, but we're making it happen, baby. So I'm gonna do a few more casts, see if we can get some more fish, and then call it. But for right now, let's get back to fishing. Woo! All right, y'all, I think we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna have to get back to the truck here. It's gonna get a little wet. Ugh. Grab all my stuff. All right, let's get out of here. It's coming down, man. Ugh. Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Absolute mayhem. What a freaking day. I'll talk to you in a little bit when I get in the truck here in a second, but that was freaking epic. Woo! All right, y'all. Well, we are in the truck getting dried off, finally out of the rain. There's still a ton of lightning and thunder around, but the canal has a bunch of debris just like flowing through it from all the rain and wind. So I kept getting snagged on that, and then where I was standing, it started to flood actually. So I took that as my 2 signs to leave, and we caught our big peacock, which was what we were looking for today. And it took a while, like it probably took 3-4 hours of fishing. We lost that one giant, and then I was like, I have to stay. So I stayed another hour until I finally landed a big peacock. And I need to fish for peacocks more often. They pull so hard. They were choking that little vibe from Nomad. I've been catching just about everything on that thing, but we're in Florida for about 9-10 more days, so I'm trying to fish as much as humanly possible and try to get as many videos for you guys. But we are heading up the coast soon. We have a lot of cool stuff in store: sight fishing reds, jigging on bridges, sheep's head, black drum, things of that nature. Also striper run, muskie, smallmouth. We're gonna do a little bit of everything up the coast, so if you guys want to like and subscribe, just hit those buttons below. Also, turn on the post notifications. Every Wednesday at 5:30, I'm going to try to put a video out for you guys. So if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And if you guys tune in all the time, I love y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Boom.